Alright guys, I've been postponing this one for a while just because I just really hadn't had a chance. I've got about 20 or 30 auction car videos ahead of this one. But I'm actually making this video Friday, what's the day, 11th, 12th of March? Can't remember. But I'm going to upload it today too. This is our 2011 Lexus LX570. And when I say our, this is my brother's car. He had been looking for something to replace the Armada, and the GX down there was just a little too small for him. And we've been scouring the Southeast looking for a decent 200 series LX. And we found this one close by local, and reached out to the guy, communicated with him. Turns out he's a pretty big Toyota Lexus fan. He has one of the new Toyota Sienna hybrid vans, about a $50-something thousand minivan. That's what he bought his wife to replace this with. And he really loved on this thing. I think it's about a 3-owner truck, but he really loved on this thing, took good care of it. Everybody, all the previous owners really have taken good care of it. It's got a really good Carfax. And here recently, that previous owner had the Toyota dealership change every fluid you can possibly change on one: differential, transmission, transfer case, front diff, brake fluid, power steering fluid, coolant, oil. I mean, he replaced everything. It's got decent Michelins on it. Good old Michelins that ride just wonderful. The body is what really kind of sold my brother on the car, and me too, is, when you're shopping for these, of course you want to find one with the lowest miles, but that's really not what's the most important thing. You want to look at just overall condition and maintenance. And this truck has little to no body damage, door dings, scratches. As a matter of fact, it wasn't until after my brother paid for the truck, got it home. I mean, there's nothing on this thing. Did he notice that one of the previous owners snagged the rear bumper on something and tore it? So that's unfortunate. Hadn't decided, if the money's going to be spent to repair that or just leave it. But this is a clean, nice, clean rig. It is also black on the inside, which is kind of rare for this exterior color. I think this is what, crystal white, or I can't remember what the exact color of the exterior is called, but it's just in really, really good shape, y'all. I mean, the seats are not beat down. Everything, carpets are really nice. It's fully loaded. It's got a lot of options. Factory DVD. For 2011, it's got more damn cameras than I've ever seen. So it's really got the equipment. Look at this driver's seat. Just a little wrinkling right there, but no wear on the bolsters. Let's start it up. And this is going to be a fairly cold start. It has sat overnight. Just fires to life. And just simply purrs. Heated, cooled seats, All the air suspension stuff works. I mean, look at that boot for the parking brake. I mean, it still looks new. It does have a brake controller installed for towing. We got heated steering wheel. And of course, power lift gate. And our power folding mirrors. But here's the miles. 177.96. So, it's not a super low mile unit, but to be 11 years old, it's not extraordinarily high miles either. And again, when looking for one of these, what you're looking for is maintenance. You know, the mileage be damned. Okay, mileage be damned. It's all about the maintenance and the condition, whether it was taken care of, beat on, ass whipped, taken off road. This has also got the Mark Levinson, but we looked and I think it has 19 speakers. I mean, it's something stupid like that. Sounds good. But gosh, just listen to this thing. I'm going to just be quiet and drive. If you actually knew just how bumpy this road was. You get a little bit of rattle out of the passenger seat headrest. That would probably go away if you lowered it. Huge bump right here. Very nice. So these things are screwed together, I mean, with all the stainless steel screws. I mean, they are just freaking built. Now, of course, you know, I've had a little bit of dealings with a new LX570 that I had a couple of short videos on. That was a 2021. The owners are good friends of ours, and they bought it. Decided later they didn't really like it. Main reason they didn't like it was too electronically challenging for them. They're a little bit older, 70-ish, and it was just too much going on for them. Okay. And also the gas mileage in these things are dismal. I mean, it is just the worst gas mileage, period. But usually people with this kind of money, you know, buying a new one don't really care, and these people did not really care. It was the annoying fact they had to stop all the time to fill up. So either, I'm not sure how big the tank is on one of these, but maybe if it had a bigger tank with a longer range, that would help with that. Because my brother is averaging, as you see, 10.8 miles to the gallon. Now, this is all city driving. But with this thing burning premium fuel at roughly $5 a gallon here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, you know, this is not an inexpensive vehicle to drive. This thing is actually flat ass expensive to drive. Now, it's, you know, like a magic carpet ride, but, you know, pick your poison, or what's a catchphrase? I can't think of one right now. The fact is, though, if you're going to own something like this, chasing after gas mileage is not something you need to be concerned about. This is about luxury, comfort, reliability, safety, and, you know, to hell with gas mileage. I mean, you either suck it up and pay it or sell the damn thing. Now, the thing sounds so good. Now, on the used car market, these things, of course, are higher than corn liquor. But we felt like, you know, my brother got a pretty good, fair price for this unit. I think, now, he may not appreciate me sharing this, but no one knows him, but I think he scored it for about $27,000. I believe the gentleman was asking a little closer to 30, maybe like 29.5 or 29 or something like that. So he negotiated a couple of thousand, but 27,000. I mean, folks, I know it has 177,000 miles on it, but literally with all the service history and with all of it being good service history, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one bit how many miles one of these have on them, because they are built for the long haul. And this one right here is proof. I mean, it drives better than most new cars. Any of these newer auction cars with lower miles that we buy, this thing drives 1,000% better. I mean, it literally, and it brakes like a sports car. I mean, it has right now brakes. I mean, right now. So yeah, these are just incredible machines. Just incredible. I can't say enough about them. But if you're watching this video, you know, everybody knows about an LX and a Land Cruiser. Everybody knows that they're bulletproof and just last forever. There's no timing belt, at least on these 200 series, there's no timing belt to worry about. Your timing chain driven. And, you know, as long as it's seen some maintenance and, you know, taken care of. Look at these. I mean, your touch points and everything. Just don't beat on one, you know? Just take care of it. They'll last and hold up forever. This one was obviously garage kept, because I honestly don't think this black interior would look as nice as it does if it was not a garage kept truck. The steering wheel has no cracking, none. And that's really unusual on the Lexus wooden steering wheels. I know in the ES300s and the LS430s, and, you know, my mom's 06 LS430 is, you know, a beauty queen and just a primo car, but the steering wheel is cracked all to hell. And this one, no cracking. So garage life, well maintained. I love these simple gauges. You got the little pod of 4 with your little indicator in the center, tach speedometer, perfect. Pretty easy to use, stereo and Bluetooth, and now, I mean, it's old school by now, but it still works perfectly fine. Great climate control, great sounding stereo. Just an awesome rig. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Throw down a comment. Tell me what you think about the LX. It's a nice rig. I tell you, I could get used to driving it, but I can't afford the gas. So we'll see you guys next time. I appreciate it. Peace.